Thank you for joining Ace Your Game for some tennis tips of the day. We're going to focus today's training on footwork. There's a lot of different footwork that you need in tennis. The first one is the shuffle. The shuffle looks like this. You're in ready position. The shuffle is used to move small distances and for acute precision, to get into short angles if the ball's coming straight at you, to kind of, get out of the way, like an inside-out forehand. But the shuffle is used to carry yourself short distances quickly and have more precision with a little bit of small footwork. So that's when you would use the shuffle. When would you use the crossover? And no, the crossover is not the cha-cha or the karaoke. You never cross behind in tennis when you do footwork. You are always putting your foot in front of you, okay? The only time you're ever putting your foot backwards is if you have to back pedal. And we'll get into that next. So the crossover looks like this. Whichever way you're moving, you're going to take that leg, step it forward, and then step in front. This allows you to cover a large distance in a short period of time. So if you look at the shuffle, let's use my tennis racket to measure. If you look at the shuffle, let's see how far we go with the shuffle. Okay, just about a tennis racket wide. Now let's look at the crossover. Much further, we went much further past the tennis racket. So in measuring that out, we see how the crossover would be used to cover longer distance laterally from left to right on the tennis court. That's when you would use the crossover and the shuffle, moving side to side. Now what if you have to move backwards? Well, that's called the back pedal. That's just basically running backwards. That's when maybe you're up at the net and someone lobs to you, you're gonna have to back pedal. What you never wanna do is turn your back to the net. So if you do find yourself having to sprint for a ball in a backwards motion because the ball's going behind you, you always want to keep your head facing the net, and when you run that way. So what you never want to do is turn your body completely away from the net and be facing backwards. So if you, either two ways to go backwards is backpedaling like this, or like this. Now the final method of footwork in tennis is the full out sprint. This is when there is no way you're going to get to the ball unless you buck at full speed. And that can look like a lot of different things. Basically, whatever you need to do to get to the ball. Whatever you need to do to get to the ball. So, let's go over all of the basic footwork techniques. Number one, we have the side shuffle. This is to go from left to right in small increments, short distances, while using precision. The second one, the step crossover. This would be a step forward motion to cover a larger distance in a sideways direction. Third footwork, the back pedal. That would just be running backwards. The fourth one, head back, run back. That's if you need a full out sprint to run backwards to get to the ball. And the final footwork strategy in tennis is the all out sprint. And that's when you just go buck wild to get to that ball because we're not missing one shot, right? So those are all of your footwork techniques. Stay tuned next time to Ace Your Game for some more tennis tips.